Sienna God, hello all. Good afternoon, and Wado. Thank you for watching. So this is day 41, part B of reading Lone Wolf Alpha Squad Coffee Over by James Rink. And he is getting information from a scientist about RH negative blood and like there being a project within a project. And they're like trying to do something positive. So let me see. This work was interesting at first, but when I realized what they were using my work for, it was not interesting anymore. I worked on the Blue Ranger. We combined different DNA profiles of the genetic suit we wanted to create. I need to go now. F-47 creature just escaped while being scanned, end quote. We located another scientist. She is a white female with black hair and a ponytail. Let's see, glasses, dimple on the right cheek, 5 foot 8 inches, and wearing a white lab coat while looking at a microscope. She considers herself German, Polish, and Swedish. Telepathically, we ask her if she can help us. She says, in quotes, yes, in this facility we are working on tissue, blood, organs, bodies, minds, cyborgs, black blood, black goo, blood, soldiers, not normal super soldiers, but high tech for the New World Order. What? Cyborg humans, Project Blue Ranger. This is a Nordic facility, but the Nordics are not using this facility. It belongs to Dark Fleet. In parentheses, it says Nazis now. The Nordics taught the Nazis eugenics. Oh my God. Racist philosophy and transhumanism. Are you happy and can you help free me? I want to go back to the surface to join my family. I miss them so much they don't know where I am. I was taken and I miss my husband and children. My name is Janine, Jeanine, Klavosky, Klavozki, ZKI. And I am from Sweden, but my family is living in Australia now. My husband's name is Mark. I love him and hope he is still alive somehow. And I miss my children. Please go if you can get this message out. Tell the children I love them and I miss the dog too. End quote. Even though Janine is a clone in Black Shield, Antarctica, it appears she is also living a dual life in Australia. Most likely that version of her is unaware of her life at Black Shield. She seems scared and doesn't like being here. She just wants to go home and has dreams of home. She is forced to work here. She wants to disconnect from this reality. They are ripping apart her soul inside. This facility contains 3D printers to create blue-colored implanted augments underneath the transparent skin of cyborg babies. Whoa. They also put black goo into these 3D printed cyborgs. The facility looks very much steampunk era circa 1900. Despite that, the technology is more advanced than our modern era thanks to time travel technology and help from the Monarch and Mobius, M-O-B-I-U-S. These 3D printed cyborgs are battle ready around the age of 21 days. Whoa. And look about 21 years old and don't age. They told these kids that they were the chosen ones. Oh. Most of them were female. By the year 1900, they found the perfect one, but she was unstable due to her superpowers and they couldn't really control her. By the year 1900. Since then, they replicated the program and there are males now, similar to an Adam and Eve type couple. Their genome code is based on stolen DNA from Atlantean bloodlines who can live up to 150,000 years. Humanity's surface dwellers once had 12-strand DNA and it was unplugged and remains dormant, awaiting to be awakened. Surface dwellers were an experiment. Our first people ancestors were naive and tricked into having their DNA damaged. There is a method to reverse this damage, but there are consequences of releasing immortality technology to a brain-dead public. What? There is a method to reverse this, but there are consequences of releasing immortality. Well, yeah, of course. A brain-dead public, huh? I mean, most of our spirituality, technology, and cultural belief systems are based on lies. And I'm trying to find the truth, man. This base seems to be making some type of upgraded ultra soldiers. Remember, ultra soldiers are created from an offshoot of paperclip Nazis. These creations, and I'll read Project Paperclip it's like in my thing to read it to you guys, because literally it makes me fall asleep. So, because I haven't gotten to the meat and taters yet of it. Let me see. But I really want to know what's in there. These creations tend to be very unstable and not as powerful as the Lichsoldaten, Lichsoldaten, which was created by Nazis in the parallel reality in which they won World War II. The Nordic base was given to the Nazis to design an upgraded Ultra Soldier with Lichsoldaten abilities, including read and minds, mind games, and psionic targeting. They can also create huge wormholes and teleport. The last time Veronica was in this facility was 1890. 1886 for James Rink. They have clones of us there, but these clones do not have DNA as we know it, and they have no fingerprints. Whoa. That would make like the perfect assassin clone. Kind of reminds me of Gattaca, where they had like, yeah, they like created these like super people in general, and you couldn't have any flaws. And well, do they have fingerprints? I feel like they did, because I feel like that guy, because he wanted to be a part of them, but he was flawed as according to their standards, and so he like put something over his finger to like be able to get in there, and a little bit of blood in there too, because they pricked it also. They like scanned the retina or something, and they did the fingerprint with a little bit of blood. Anyway, they would feed us the black goo, which enhances our programming and makes us more easily controlled, cruel, and aggressive. They would put femtotech biobots inside us to make the left side brain more dominant, and to create the perfect bionic man or woman with stronger knees and bones. I'll take some stronger knees, but not in that way. This is known as the bionic man or bionic woman. Shut the front door. They made movies out of that, you know? So there's like another soft disclosure thing. This is known as the Bionic Man or Bionic Woman Project, aka the Ultra Bionic Eugenics Program. During the Third Reich, they failed with eugenics, so they continued the experiments at Black Shield. Joseph Mengele, Mengele, and his first name is spelled Josef, has even been at this facility a few times. Black Shield is now under the control of Nachtwaffen, Nachtwaffen, but they often subcontract with Umbrella Corporation and sometimes joint ventures with planetary corporations such as the ARC Corp in Saturn's moons, Scorpion Corporation at Montauk, Kruger on Mars, Skyline, which makes cyborgs on Mars, as well as Monarch and Mobius, who gave them time portal technology, which allows the base to teleport into a pocket reality and move through time-space shifting, as well as bending time and space into loops. We visit Jeannie, Jeanie, a second time when it's safer to talk. She is wearing a white lab coat again. There is medical equipment all around her. To her left, are about 22 tall glass tubes with squiggly lines filled with green lava goo. We ask her if she would like to share a message with us, and Jeannie responds in quotes, "You and Veronica were in many programs. Remember Operation 99. It is very important, but I cannot tell you much yet. It is not safe. Working on profiles. What I can say has to do with mutations, physical appearance changes, muscle enhancement. You won't need as much food. Operation 99 is a collaboration with other factions, realms, beings, entities forming an alliance. There are some explicit stages of plans by this covert alliance. There's a connection with secret societies, portals, CERN, frickin' CERN, CERN, time travel loops, and a DNA centrifuge. Australia, Denmark, and Suffolk, Virginia, underground base connection. Need to suppress technologies underground. Blackout. Need to change timelines to help the people greater. There are positive people within NeuroCore, NeuroCore, CERN, Umbrella Corps, Black Shield that are involved, but we are highly rare and very secretive. Wow. As per your mutations and due to alterations, your genetics, do not eat sugar. It is poison to your body. Do not drink black soda. It is loaded with black goo and it interferes with brain activity. Coca-Cola, right? I don't know about root beer. Is that brown? Anyway, I like root beer, but we don't drink it like hardly ever. Anyway, German flying discs are assisted, and that kind of makes me wonder if they switched from sugar, like real sugar, to like high fructose corn syrup, because it's like really addicting, and then you drink more and more and more and more and more, right? But then there was got to be something up with that Mountain Dew, man. Anyway, German flying discs are assisting in terraforming Earth and other planets, Mars, Venus, Saturn, moons, and throughout solar system. Chemtrailing is covering up what is happening with terraforming. There is also a connection with the Soviet German police. The Soviet secret space program is still active with Germany, Russia, United States, China, South Africa. Soviets are still in business off-world. They have used others like the Blue Ranger to steal diamonds from South Africa, asteroids, and off-world. Your Hulk and the She-Hulk had combined 9 strands of DNA and 9 strands of something else in the DNA. That's how you were made to be invincible with the powers imparted to you. 9 strands of yellow and 9 strands of green goo. When you were kids, they would take you when you would fall asleep. Not me, but there were others who experimented on you. Men in black would come into your schools and take you to be tested. They had to exhaust your brain to make you mad to see if you were strong enough for the programs. They would take you in your dreams to hurt you and see at what point you would fracture and fragment, to see how mad they could get you to use in their programs. In the now, that's why it is hard for you to recover memories. There are many altars connected to the 9 and 9. What does that mean? They look like little attached fish swimming around your DNA. Huh. These pentanites are inserted into your blood and DNA, and your RNA assimilated them, so that when triggered, it will form a specific creature that would grow in size and change in color and could break the code of electricity, meaning free energy using your body, your neurons, what makes you tick. You were used for many projects, obviously Umbrella and Black Shield. You could teleport, levitate, go through portals and stargates, read minds, and make holes with your fists in the rock of a cave. As a child, you may have it says remember, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be remembered, seeing things under your bed and closet. Your family was given sleep paralysis so that they would not find out anything. There is a lot of lost time too. Through the fracturing process, you could see combinations of numbers and frequencies due to the dolphin programming, because you are very sensitive to high-pitched noises, because your dolphin DNA is also very sensitive to these frequencies. There are more of us out there, but they have not come forward, and they are afraid to come forward, but they will come out eventually. The Space Force program that Trump has right now is a cover-up for something that has existed for many years. It has to do with the DNA. They are using what they found with us in their programs to replicate it in others, so that other super soldiers won't have to pop out of their muscles and get bigger. They are now trying to make soldiers who don't have to be enlarged like that. They are trying to squeeze all that in so the new breed of soldiers would look normal and could be put on the streets on Earth and look human and not give out radiation like you do when you get mad. This is how AI picks up on us. They are trying to minimize that in this new android. There is a negative AI on this Earth, and they don't want that AI to detect these projects. The negative AI program is tied up with CERN and Elon Musk. Elon Musk is not a positive being. He is not as good as he is portrayed to be. He has recently moved operations to Texas, where nearby there is a Black Shield base with wormhole access points underground that connect to all the world. What? That's like not far from me. Like, what? I mean, what are you saying? What you talking about, Willis? Like, what the frickin' what? Okay, anyway, you will get your abilities back soon. It has something to do with machines, telepathy, blood, and a med bed / chamber to help us to detoxify the body. It will make you younger and get rid of old cells. You stand inside it and boom, you're fixed. You can also talk to yourself, talk to the water you drink, and when you take a bath or shower, ask the water to reveal memories. Water is sentient. That's what I've always believed. You can also take minerals. Like if you say, I'm not trying to be weird, but you can also look it up online where people actually like talk to the water, and then they go and look at it under the microscope, and it forms these different things and stuff. Yeah, anyway. You have to be coming from a place of love, by the way. Ask all your being to help you after you are transformed. Oh, sorry. Water isn't, yeah. You can also take minerals and pink Himalayan salt. Ask it to help get your memories back. Ask all your being to help you. After you are transformed, you will have more muscle and be more telepathic. Beware, do not pay attention to politics and what's coming. They are trying to divide the people. Not everything they are mentioning is necessarily true. This is necessary, not necessarily. But anyway, beware of Elon Musk. Beware of false promises. There will be no free energy this year or the next. Nisara, Nesara, will also come, but slower than expected. Keep manifesting. Stay positive. High vibrational frequencies. Not everything shines is gold. Something will be presented to us in 2021. Be careful what you choose in life, in general, with a soft disclosure. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Finances, beliefs, etc. Stay in high state mode frequency. Do not give in to fear and the propaganda that is coming to a theater near you. End quote. She laughs. Janine Klavosky, Zki, September 2020. Planet Centurion. I spent 10 years on the tropical jungle planet Centurion in an SS training program. Here I would train my shape-shifting abilities by hunting targets as an orange 8-foot-tall humanoid cat-like being. Oh my god. It made me think of Mario when he's like eating these mushrooms, right? And he's turning into these different things depending upon which one he eats. Anyway, at the end of our training, I would turn back into a 14-year-old kid and be picked up by a helicopter to return to the base. Our handlers treated us well, made us feel special, and valued the work we did here. Genoa, Jenoa. Genoa is one of my female cyborg alters used by Montauk. She's also a pilot and a spy. She contains elite reptilian blood DNA associated with the ruling class of the planet. She is also drop dead gorgeous and bi. She wants to integrate with me if I'm ready for her. She looks like the woman in this picture. There we go. Malcolm. Malcolm is the name of one of my alters in a parallel reality in which the Nazis won World War II. He has blue eyes and blonde hair and lives with many brothers and sisters on a poor farm in Weimar, Weimar Republic. He witnessed how the Jews would buy up farmland during hyperinflation and began kicking farmers off their land to starve them. He wasn't racist towards Jews, but considered it his patriotic duty to oppose this agenda by joining Hitler Youth and then later Nazi military service. He quickly excelled in his ranks, was an excellent sniper, and was promoted into a general over a secret division that was sent to Antarctica and later Mars. They asked him if he wanted to become an elite super soldier. When he signed the contract in blood with the Nazis, he couldn't really read and write that well and didn't understand what he was getting himself into. But he viewed his decision as an opportunity to avoid being killed on front line, so it says. During his time off-world, he was upgraded into a Series K cyborg model distinguished by its own unique serial number. He is 8 foot tall, but can shapeshift from 6'5" to 8'5". The left side of his body is all tech now. They upgraded his muscle mass. They also amped up his aggression, making him violent, abusive, controlling, and manipulative. He is basically a machine with no humanity. He is half human and half reptilian now, and his eyes have changed from blue to green, and his hair changed to white. It says much harder to re-age cyborgs. He was made for fighting, but he was really just an elite slave. He was used mostly by Nachtwaffen to help conquer worlds. He was placed as head of a first attack team squadron and would target underdeveloped planets with energy weapons that would cause catastrophic cataclysms. He would go in there and blame Nachtwaffen and offer help, but in reality his team would control both sides. If the native populations refuse, Dark Fleet will then send in their AI Terminators. Dark Fleet sent Malcolm on a mission to fight 8-foot-tall green dragon-looking beings on a 1-mile-long spacecraft. During combat, he was fired upon with a weaponized AI virus. The virus quickly spread and destroyed him and most of the other cyborgs on the attack team. Love you, mean it.